welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. And if you're new here, like many of you are, hello. My name is Ashley. I run things here at Oh Crow Gal, and I haven't done my hair yet, as you can see. I'm actually in the process of growing out my hair, and it's kind of like, you know, when you get bangs and then you want to grow them out, but then they get to a point, like that weird in-between point where you're like, should I just cut them again? That's where I am with my hair. It's like, can we just grow a little faster? It is Monday. It's Monday morning. It's Labor Day. We had a great weekend this weekend. Cernan had his fantasy football draft on Friday. That was the dog. Cernan had his fantasy football draft on Friday, so I knew there were going to be a bunch of boys in my house till late, and they were probably going to be loud. So Daisy and I slept at my parents'. That was a lot of fun. We spent the whole day with them, went to their pool. They have like a pool club membership, and then slept over there. Saturday, my mother-in-law took Daisy all day, and she slept over there. Saturday night, we went out to dinner and celebrated hitting 2,000 subscribers. Thank you all again. And yesterday, I will throw in a picture, my sister had her second annual crab boil, which was really cool. They boil a bunch of crab legs in the big like boil pot with like peel and eat shrimp and sausage and corn on the cob, and it was a lot of fun. That being said, we ate like shit this weekend. It wasn't like days of just sitting around eating crap and binging on junk. It was more just like meals. We allow ourselves, if you're new around here, we allow ourselves one cheat meal a week. And we had 3 cheat meals last week, which is not okay. Like, that's definitely, for us, that's considered being like off track, off plan. So we're just getting back on it today. It's Monday. Next week we are going to Seattle, and we will both want to be looking the best and feeling the best. We're eating whatever we want when we're on vacation. So I feel less guilty about that when I know that I've been on top of things and when I feel great. So that is the plan. We are not having any cheat meals from now until then. We kind of just decided after having the weekend that we had, or the week that we had, having 3 off-plan meals, and then, you know, next week eating whatever we want when we're in Seattle. We're just not doing any cheat meals until we go to Seattle. Weight-wise, I am completely fine. Don't ask me how that happened. I'm definitely not normally one of those people that's like, I can eat whatever I want and like lose a pound. Like, that's not the norm for me. But I'm 138.6, and y'all know I like to be under 140. That's kind of in the mode that I'm in right now. I would like to get down to 137 by the time we go to Seattle, which is later next week. And I think that's completely doable. So that's kind of that. If you are new around here, this is a what I eat in a day video, and I do these videos vlog style. So essentially I take you throughout my day, I show you what I eat. Sometimes I will actually like take you with me where I go. Like today we're gonna go to SeaWorld, maybe I'll get some clips while we're there. Sometimes every single clip you see, I will be in my kitchen. It just depends like what I feel like doing, where the day takes me, but that is how I film these videos. And today I thought it would be fun because Cernan has the day off, and we're all gonna go to SeaWorld together. He hasn't gone since we got the passes, which was like mid-July. It just hasn't worked out, but he has the day off, so we're all gonna go today. Daisy's very excited, but I thought it would be fun to do like a what we eat in a day video, which it's gonna be like we eat a lot of the same stuff, but I don't know, I just thought it'd be more fun to include Cernan and have him just like be a part of the video. So that's kind of that. That was a very quick little rundown. Usually these parts of my videos are like 12 minutes long. when I'm editing, I'm like, oh, hopefully you don't spend a lot more of the rest of the video chatting, because we eaten up into the time. Currently, what I am having, isn't this a beautiful tumbler? I got this for my birthday. It's from Amazon, and it's just so pretty. I am having iced coffee that I made myself. I actually, also for my birthday, got an iced coffee brewer. I'll show it to you guys later. Essentially, it just brews the coffee differently. So it doesn't come out cold. It just the way that it disperses the water onto the coffee grounds and how it runs through the brewer is different than if you were to just like put a K-cup in and brew it over ice. I asked for that because I just want to stop spending any money on coffee. I mentioned this last week when I talked about the Nespresso that we bought. Like, of course, if we're out and we feel like getting Starbucks, fine, but like, I don't want to have to buy the big jugs of Starbucks iced coffee. I don't want, you know, we usually get Starbucks like 3 times a week in the morning. I don't want to do that anymore. So that's kind of was the whole point of this. I'll show that to you guys later. But that's what I have in here. It's actually the Dunkin' Donuts cinnamon roll coffee. And then I put in some caramel premier protein and about a half packet of pure and a little bit of heavy whipping cream. I didn't measure the heavy whipping cream. It was probably about 2 tablespoons. I do that just so that it balances out the protein that's in the Premier Protein. It kind of just bumps up the fat a little bit. Oh, actually, before I do that, I'll go out and we'll talk to Cernan about what he's having for his coffee this morning. Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
What you got in your coffee cup?
I have one of the Nespresso drinks. I think it's the Columbia. And then I put a little heavy whipping cream. Mm-hmm. And a little bit of sweetener.
Mmm. Looks foamy and delicious. So that's what Cernan's having. So my plan is to shower, get ready, and then pack our food for SeaWorld. That's one of the things I love about SeaWorld is that you can bring in your own food. So that will ensure that we, that will ensure that we stay on track today. So I'm actually like looking forward to that. Like it'll make sure we stay on track and then we won't be spending money on food there, which to be honest, like I think I've gotten food there like 1 time. So we don't spend money on food there frequently, but I don't know, you know how it is, like it's tempting, it's easy to do. So so that's my plan. So I probably will, I'll probably check in with you guys when we are like in the car, probably heading over to SeaWorld. Let me talk to them first, okay? All right, and we're off. We are in the car headed to SeaWorld. Babe, what time is it?
10:22.
10:22. The little miss is here.
Hi.
What are you eating? Fruit snacks. Where are we going?
To SeaWorld.
To SeaWorld.
With Daddy.
With Daddy. I have everything packed up right here. You can see I brought some Quest chips. I got some yogurt in there. I will show you guys when we end up like sitting down for actual lunch eating. I will show you what we eat. Of course, hello. So what I eat in a day. I am still drinking my coffee. I did hold on please. I did refill it with a little bit more of the Premier Protein. So I finished off that little bottle and put a smidge more iced coffee in there. So I have only consumed 3 net carbs today. Like I said, I'm tracking carbs, not tracking total macros, but I am not just gonna mentally track. I'm gonna start keeping in my phone, just in my notes tab, I'm gonna start actually keeping track of my carbs, like not just having it be a mental thing, because I just feel like I end up forgetting, or maybe I eat a snack, like something that's not as like memorable as a meal, and I just end up spacing and forget. So the 3 net carbs is gonna go into my notes tab, and then whatever I end up eating for lunch, obviously. Did you end up finishing your coffee?
I did. I think I only had about a tablespoon of the heavy cream, so I'll make sure I track that for my macros.
And that's that. So we are off. I'll check in with y'all when we eat. Hey friends, it's 2:24. We got home around 2:10. We just put Daisy down for a nap. You saw what we brought to SeaWorld for lunch, but as for what we actually ate, I had the yogurt, the Kite Hill almond milk yogurt, and about a tablespoon of peanut butter. Cernan had like your 2 tablespoons of peanut butter.
Yep.
And then we both had the Cajun cheese curds. Those were
so good.
They
were so good.
You guys, let me show you what they look like. These are them. I got them at Sprouts. They're 1 net carb per serving, and they were absolutely delicious. So we each had those. I brought these Quest chips, the chili lime and the loaded taco. I still have yet to try these. I know those are super popular right now, and we did not eat those because we just weren't hungry. In terms of the yogurt, what did you think about the yogurt?
I liked it. I mean, it wasn't as good as the Too Good.
Yeah.
But
that didn't surprise me though. It's unsweetened, so it's obviously not as sweet as the Too Good, and then it's almond milk, so I don't want to say it's gritty, but it's like there's more texture. It's not like a smooth, like the Too Good's very smooth. It's not a smooth yogurt, but I felt like with the peanut butter,
yeah,
it was totally fine. I don't think I would eat it plain.
No.
I don't, and it's like that one that we got is vanilla unsweetened, so it does have like a vanilla like taste to it. So I know a lot of people like to get the plain like Greek yogurt and put in the Mio drops or something. You wouldn't be able to do that with it because you still get the vanilla flavor. All in all, I thought it was really good. It just doesn't, it's apples and oranges when it comes to comparing it to the Too Good. So yeah, that's what we had. Cernan had Diet Coke. I had 1 LaCroix. I'm about to have another LaCroix, and I'm gonna have this cherry blade lemonade bang, and then I'm hungry, so I just whipped up 2 eggs. I cooked them in just coconut oil spray. Normally I use butter, I just didn't, I don't know why. And then topped it with like the smallest amount of cheese because I'm kind of hungry. You're satiated?
Well, and I'm pretty satisfied. I'm gonna go out to Starbucks and do some coding right now. So I'll probably just get myself an iced coffee with a splash of heavy cream or
stevia.
Creamer, yeah.
Yeah. So that's our plan. So Cernan's gonna go code, get some work done while Daisy's napping. I'm gonna chill for like a half an hour, and then I'm gonna meal prep. I haven't prepped any of my lunches for the week. So that's my plan. So we will check back in with you guys either when we eat, or it might not be till dinner. We'll see. All right, y'all, it is 3:53. I just got done meal prepping. I have all of my burritos right here. I ran out of Ziploc bags, so these are just gonna have to go in the freezer as is, and then I'm gonna toss this bag in there. So I think I used 14 eggs and 10 sausage links. So there's 1 sausage link cut up into each breakfast burrito, and then I just kind of divvied the eggs up. We're not counting, we're not being strict with like counting macros, so normally I would like weigh the eggs, or I would cook the eggs like individually and then put them in the burrito so that I knew exactly how much was going in there, but there's no need for that. I'm still working on this. It's almost gone, and I'm almost done with my LaCroix. I wanted to share with you guys, I really need to stop saying like, I'll be back on here when I do this, because I always say like, I'll be back on here when I eat something, or I'll be back on here when we eat dinner, and I'm always on prior to that. Anyways, that's a personal like YouTube creator problem, I guess. Anyway, I wanted to talk about this since we're talking about the Bang. Come on, focus. The Bang and just energy drinks. This is the Alani Nu energy drink. I got this at GNC. I picked these up last week. Just kind of randomly, I saw them and decided to give them a try. This one is Hawaiian shaved ice. It is so delicious. It is so good. It has like it's like kind of just a general sweet fruity flavor, but then it has a touch of coconut. It really tastes like Hawaiian shaved ice. These are 200 milligrams of caffeine, so 100 milligrams less than the Bang. So you're still getting caffeine, just not as much. And then there's a touch of biotin. So 30 mcgs of biotin in here. You're looking at 3 net carbs and 10 calories. That's not a deal breaker for me. Delicious. I am totally gonna buy more. I also got the what was it called? Rainbow, I think it's called like rainbow candy. It was like Skittles flavor. equally delicious, but the Hawaiian shaved ice was like next level. And after I drank it, I was like, I have to save this can because I have to tell them about it. I posted it on my Instagram and multiple people messaged me and were like, you have to try the mimosa. There's mimosa flavor. It's so good. It's so good. So that's like what I'm gonna be looking for now. I liked the flavor and overall taste 10 times better than the Bang. They were pricier. I think they were like $2.59, but I don't know, that might be my new go-to. And to be completely frank, I kind of like that it's a smaller can. It's 12 fluid ounces and the Bang is 16 fluid ounces. A lot of times it's hard for me to get through an entire Bang, so that, I think those are gonna be like my new jam. I don't have an energy drink every day, so I wouldn't like go broke buying them. I like having like 2 or 3 in my fridge at a time. Highly recommend. If you see it when you're out, the only place they sell it near me is GNC. That's it, literally nowhere else. Okay, I also wanted to show you guys the iced coffee machine. Let me pull this out so you can actually see it. Okay, so this is it. This looks kind of funky because I literally just pulled it out of the fridge so y'all could see what the whole contraption looks like. This was, I believe it was 25 bucks on Amazon. My mom and dad got it for me for my birthday. And essentially, you fill to this water line, you pour the water in here, you put your grounds in here, and they go in this mesh basket, so you don't need to buy like the paper coffee filters. It goes into this mesh filter which sits in here, and then you put your grounds in there, obviously. Then you can change the strength, so it's basically changes like how much water is going to run through the coffee based on like your preferences. This is meant, like the idea of this is to fill it with ice so that you can immediately have like iced tea or iced coffee. But what I do is I brew it the night before and just put it in my fridge so that it's not super watered down. Now, if you're gonna drink it right away, it's not gonna get watered down. But if you fill it with ice and then put it in the fridge and then drink it in the morning, it's gonna be like half water. So I like to brew it and then just toss it in the fridge so that the next morning I can just have my iced coffee. I love it. I'm really pumped. Between this and the Nespresso, we are going to be saving so much money. I'm not going to have to buy the jugs of Starbucks iced coffee anymore. I have been using this one. This is the Dunkin' Donuts, the Dunkin' Donuts cinnamon coffee roll. It's absolutely delicious. And yeah, I just feel good about like all of these coffee purchases. Now, of course, like you still have to buy the ground coffee to put in it. And for the Nespresso, you still have to buy the pods, but adding up that price and then comparing it to like what we would spend at Starbucks, buying the iced coffee jugs, paying for K-Cups when we were using the Keurig, we still end up in the green. Like it's still gonna save us money. So I'm very jazzed about that. Now what I'm gonna do is clean up a bit around here. I have some laundry to fold and dishes to dry and put away. And yeah, and then maybe I'll be back on here when we eat dinner. Maybe I'll be back beforehand. You'll have to hang out to find out. Hey friends, it is, I can't even see the time. The oven has the temperature and the microwave has the timer. It is 6:15 and it feels weird because I get to eat at like a normal hour. This is the first time since June that I'm not working nights, so I was eating at like 9 p.m. for 2 months, and now I get to eat with my family and eat at a normal time. So let me show you all what we are having for dinner. So for dinner we are having this chopped complete salad kit, bacon blue. This is 3 net carbs per serving, but you can see a serving is 1.5 cups, but I just did a half of a cup for both of us. We'll see if we want more, but that's what's there now, and so that'll only be a carb. And then I'm trying this Real Good Pizza, the veggie one. We had the cheese, we loved it, and so now I'm cooking the veggie. Let me show you. Can see it in there. I did put my own pepperonis on it. I highly recommend cooking it on a rack like that. It gets a lot more crispy. I know Erin, over at Erin Does the Keto, did not like it at all, like to the point where she tossed it because she said it was soggy. I don't find that to be the case when I put it on the rack and I cook it for the maximum time. I think this one was, what was this, 16 to 20 minutes. So I cooked it for 20, and yeah, that's what we're gonna have for dinner. So providing that I eat just the serving of salad and then a serving, which will be 2 slices, a serving of that pizza is a quarter, and then I cut the quarter in half. So if that's all that I eat, I'm sitting at 19 carbs with my White Claw. 19 carbs for the day. So I'm happy with that. And then it gives me a little bit of wiggle room. I could have another slice or 2 of pizza and I'd be right at 25. I could have another helping of salad. So I'm happy with that. And I'm kind of proud of myself that I tracked my carbs, wrote everything down. That's what I'm gonna do from here on out. That's what I'm gonna do from now on, because it really makes it so that I will hold myself accountable. The only other thing I had to eat since the last time I saw you guys was I had 4 of these pickled jalapenos, which I'm not counting because I ate 4 of them. Most of them are de-seeded, so they are spicy for sure, but they're not like out of control. I really liked them. I actually liked them more than the pickles, because the spicy pickles, because they're super crunchy. They're way crunchier than the pickles. So I really enjoyed those. I'm gonna take my pizza out of the oven and we're gonna eat dinner.
Yes.
So I feel like this wasn't what I had initially envisioned at the beginning of the day. I thought Cernan was gonna be involved a little bit more, but it is what it is. I think too, because we eat the same stuff, it's like, you don't need to see both of us eat the same thing. But Cernan likes that pizza too. We had it, like the cheese one last week. It's so good.
Yeah, and I also had some of the jalapenos as
yeah, when he went to go code at Starbucks earlier, he took the other pack of jalapenos and really liked those. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Comment down below anything and everything that you want. Y'all know I'm always in that comment section. Friday, I have a keto-friendly Starbucks recipe coming at you. And yeah, that's it. We'll see y'all next time. Bye, friends.
Bye.